Hello friends, how are you doing today? We're going to show you Rotwick Heroic Challenge. Actually a fairly easy challenge, I'd say. As you could probably tell, the further you get in this 4-level series, the harder the challenges are going to get. I honestly think that I probably had the hardest time with the 3rd and 4th levels, much more than the 1st and 2nd levels, but actually, I don't know, I felt like I thought I would have done better on them. Like, I thought it would have been, like, really easy and I would have just beat them on my first try and everything. Not the case, actually, except for a few. A few of them were just magically easy, especially the one with all the sheep, which you guys will see eventually. It's kind of funny, because you don't usually see sheep except when you use the Sorcerer's Mage weird upgrade, which I never end up using in the first place, just because it makes the guys faster, but kind of a cool way to do it. Let's show you guys what's going on today. So what are we going to start off with? Well, first off, you probably want to start off with a Tesla coil. As you guys can probably tell by now, I love the Tesla coil and I like using it a lot. Usually you can leave mostly left-sided upgrades for the Tesla coil. You don't need too many right-sided upgrades unless a bunch of guys start getting bundled up. Now I like to use Hacksaw as my hero guy. If you want to use somebody else, feel free, no problems whatsoever. I just feel like Hacksaw is usually my favorite, because not only is he strong and decent, he also can do insta-kills once he gets to level 4, and that is one of my favorite upgrades, or just attacks out of any guide that I've seen. Now, were-rats are going to come early on these rounds, so that's pretty scary. Level 2, you already got were-rats. Oh my goodness gracious, especially because they're going to poison the bejesus out of your guys. You really got to use your reinforcements well, otherwise you're not going to be having fun, friends. You're not going to be having fun at all. So with the reinforcements, as usual, you always want to put them kind of far back. You want them to throw the spears. You don't want them to come up there and start attacking them with their hands. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's definitely not good. And beyond that, obviously try not to let Hacksaw die. I mean, as you can tell, he had full experience. He just needed one more attack. He would have went up a level and survived, but he didn't. Unluckily enough for me. I should attack some rats or something before I got a little bit too far in there, but everybody makes mistakes. You don't usually play perfect very often, and I definitely could say that I don't do it often at all. I always make simple little mistakes, and they usually don't cost me too many problems. I might have to use my Rain of Fire a little late or a little early, and you can usually catch up eventually, but for the most part, I feel like I play with some pretty good skill. Now what you're going to notice, I'm actually going with a Sorcerer's Mage here. What? Why go with a Sorcerer's Mage? Well, I kind of wanted to get one of those really big rock elemental guys. I was hoping for one of those guys. We'll see what happens, once we get a little bit later on in the game. And I'm going to indeed Rain of Fire at these were-rats. Yeah. Yeah, girl. And the reason why I did that so early is because I felt like, okay, what's going to be the biggest problem for me? Probably 6 were-rats in a row. Got to take care of them really quickly. And then, since we have the Tesla coil up to, basically like almost fully upgraded, we can probably take down zombies really, really easily. Yes, zombies are going to be very, very easy to take down. So if you guys don't know how heroic and iron challenges work, it's actually pretty simple. I'm sure you guys have probably done them before, but let's explain them really quick for the noob cakes or just people who don't actually play this game or just they like my videos. Who knows? Some people actually do that. They don't even come here for the walkthroughs. They come for my magical commentary, which I don't think is that amazing, but I guess it can be okay and kind of fun sometimes. But what a heroic challenge is it's 6 waves that are all really, really long and fairly difficult. And by really, really long, I mean really, really long compared to waves usually on normal levels. I would consider them a lot longer than usual, but it doesn't mean they are absolutely longer. There's some short levels on these, sometimes you get random, really easy waves, I suppose. It doesn't happen that often, but it does happen. Now, definitely, obviously, use the Rain of Fire right before you start the next round, because it's already halfway back. Awesome. Already halfway back. By the time we need it, we'll probably be able to get it back. As far as the Iron Challenge goes, it's a little bit different, and the reason why it's a lot more... I think Iron Challenges are more difficult than Heroic Challenges, mainly because I love using the Rain of Fire as much as possible, but it makes it a lot harder to use the Rain of Fire if every round is really quick. I mean, really short. I mean, really long. Okay, let me restart. Oh, for the Iron Challenges, you only get 1 round, so that means that you don't get your Rain of Fire 30 seconds recharge back every time you start a round early. That doesn't happen, so it kind of sucks that you don't get the Rain of Fires back really quickly. And also another thing is you actually get reinforcements back quickly too if you press the next round button. You can instantaneously put 2 reinforcements down, which does actually help out every once in a while, especially in extreme circumstances where you're like, oh my god, we're gonna lose that game. But it's okay. It's all good. Like the heroic challenges, because the rounds are so usually long, it makes the Rain of Fire actually still worth it, but not as effective as it might be in the shorter rounds, because you can use Rain of Fire, let the round go through its cycle, then you can use the Rain of Fire as soon as you want on the next round, so it works pretty well. Now, I don't know why the heck they were sending out rats on level 5, round 5. What the heck's up with that? I mean, these are obviously very, very easy to kill. Maybe they were planning on having zombies and rats and all these weird guys pop out all at the same time. I suppose that is a reasonable assumption that they were planning on doing, but it just didn't work out because my Testicoil obviously just rocked them hardcore. Rocked those rats' feet right off. They probably melted into the ground and then died. And then rotted. Rotting rats. I mean, there's a lot of them. I must say, there's a real lot of rats on this level. Round number 5, or wave 5. But they're pretty easy to take down. Now, I do have a couple like archer towers and a couple mage towers. Do they really help out? Should you go with just more artillery towers? Well, it's kind of up to you guys how you like to play your game. I like to go with some sort of rock elemental. He's one of my favorite staller guys. You know, he's kind of like an extra hero type guy. Can't move around quite as easily and quite as much, but he still is okay. And then I usually get an arcane wizard just for actual damage. The arcane wizard's a good damage tower. Now, when you start seeing all these skeletons come out, you probably want to do one thing, and that's build billions of reinforcements all right next to your Sorcerer's Mage, like straight to the east of your Sorcerer's Mage. Build all your reinforcements right there, because your guys will throw spears on those skeletons on their heads. It'll just chop their heads right off, and also they can throw up towards the were-rats and stuff as well. And while your Rock Elemental and other guy is stalling them, slowing them down. Now, sadly enough, guess what happened? My hero just died with like 1 health left by attacking a skeleton, which was very upsetting. I was not expecting that to happen, but it happened. Now we got, oh my god, were-rats right at the very end, but we took them all down very, very close. I think it was honestly very close because of our hero dying. I tried to move him away, and then a skeleton killed him. Sad, sad, sad news bears. But yeah, I mean, put at the chance of that happening. I don't really know, but it was bad. And basically, they're going to end it up on level 6 with just a bunch of were-rats. And it's actually going to be very simple from here on out. Just keep on chugging along. You know, get that Sorcerer's Mage in there, Testicoil, and Arcane Wizard, and you will slowly take them all down. Feel free to use your reinforcements if you need to, and you're golden. We're going to take this down. We're going to get the heroic little metal thingamabob and get our star. Hopefully this helped you guys out. If it did, please press like. As always, thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.